Welcome back, my dear student. This is our second lecture of English. Last lecture we had seen a poem that was A Time to Believe by B.J. Mobitzer. The poem gave us a very beautiful information about optimism, about believing, about positivity. The central theme and the central idea I explained you last week. Today we are going to see the rest of the poem. So before going to the next paragraphs, we will start with the previous paragraph. I explained you that A Time to Believe by B.J. Mobitzer is a beautiful poem which urges us to optimism towards life. Means B.J. Mobitzer, the poet, is telling us that we have to be optimistic about life. Means we have to be positive about life. We don't have to be negative. Whatever the bad time is going today, it will change tomorrow, and tomorrow definitely nice time will come. But for bringing a good and positive time in our life, we have to be optimistic and we have to work for it. Then after that, according to the poem, we should believe and trust that the best is yet to come. Be strong, be courageous, have faith, believe. All your hopes will come true. Assure. Means this all assurance the poet is giving to us. He is telling us that we have to be optimistic, we have to be courageous, we have to be positive, we have to believe that all the good times will come and all the bad days will go away. Then in the first stanza, we saw that we have to develop optimism and a positive approach towards life. The poet advises us to start afresh. Means poet is telling that whatever we are doing and wherever we have gone fail or we have faced a failure, so we need to start afresh. We have to start with a fresh starting. We have to start with a new beginning. We have to keep faith in all the dreams will come true. We have to realize that all the dreams will come true very soon. And the poet tells us that to look at the brighter side and we have to expect the unexpected. Means all the good things are going to happen, all the things will be right, all the bad times will go. This all things poet had explained us in the last lecture. Now we are going to see the third stanza. Please open your book, page number 2. The third stanza is, see, I have written here, you have to see this. To believe is to know the value of a nurturing heart, the innocence of a child's eye, and the beauty of an aging hand. For it is through that teaching we learn to love. Now, what the poet is telling us, that we have to value little things, means whatever the things are. Just like to believe is to know the value of a nurturing heart. We have to understand the importance of small things, how they brings big differences in our life. We have to value all the small things, just like if there are some small kids in your life, so you have to value them. If you have a small job, if you are having a small duty to do, you have to value that. When you will value these things, then only the big things will come into your life. Then after that, the innocence of a child's eye and beauty of an aging hand. Now again the poet is telling us a caring heart, a little child or an elderly person all effortlessly impart little lessons of love in our life. Now what these lines are telling us, the innocence of a child's eye. When you will see, which a child is completely dependent on you, or he is completely dependent on others. He cannot do anything by himself. But we have to see in his eye and we have to realize the innocence and the beauty of an aging hand. You have to understand elders, that what are elders, how they teach us, what are their teaching, and how beautifully they give us the lesson of the life. And the last line, for it is through their teaching we learn to love. And it is telling, and the poet is telling us that because of their effortlessly teaching, we learned how to love one another. Now we will see the next to be held.
1.
So my dear student, in the next stanza, the poet is telling us to believe is to find the strength and courage that lies within us. Means the poet is telling us to believe is to find the strength. Means we have strength inside us. We don't require anybody's help. We are not dependent on anyone. We just have to believe that I have strength and I will do the things by myself. I will not take anybody's help. I will not get dependent on anyone. I will just do all the things by myself. So if we believe in this manner, then only we can do something in our life. When it is time to pick up the piece and begin again. And when you find that okay, now the failure and again I have to restart. So without feeling shame, without wasting your time, pick up yourself, collect yourself and start and begin with a new start. So what happens that when you use your own courage, when you depend on yourself itself, so the chances of getting success becomes more. Next paragraph is telling us to believe is to know we are never alone, that life is a gift and this is our time to cherish it. To believe is to know we are never alone. To believe is to know we are never alone means what? Means we have to think that we are never alone. The Almighty Power is there who is helping us, who is there with us in each and every step of our life. So we have to believe this. To believe is to know we are never alone. Means Almighty God is there, and along with Almighty God there are many helping hands which comes forward when we are in bad time. But the thing is that you have to believe, you have to keep faith that okay, I will come out of this, that the life is a gift and this is our time to cherish it. And what we have to do, we don't have to waste our time by thinking that we are suffering, our time is getting wasted. We don't have to think all these things. Only life is today and this is our time to cherish it. And whatever it is, it's a success or it's failure, it's time to cherish. You have to be happy. You have to take everything by itself. You have to take the bull by the horn. You have to face the music. You have to face the situation. And you have to cherish it. When you cherish it, so definitely the thing becomes more useful and more easy. And the last stanza, to believe is to know. And the last stanza is, to believe is to know. And the last stanza is, to believe is to know that wonderful surprises are just that wonderful surprises are just waiting to open. Waiting to happen. Now, my dear children, the whole poem is telling us about believing, about keeping faith, about fighting the failure. So when you have all this courage, all the optimism in you, so last stanza, B.J. Mobitzer is telling us that to believe is to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen. Means as you will think that okay, there's wonderful things. Means I am ready to do this. I am ready to take the challenge. I am ready to face the problem. So in this manner, as you will believe this, okay, I can do everything. So definitely what happens? The surprises are just waiting to happen. Means just you believe and just see the miracle in your life, that how the life changes and how we get a beautiful life and beautiful miracle in our life, in our world. And all our hopes and dreams within Earth's reach. Last line. And all our hopes and dreams are within reach if only we believe. If only we believe. So the last line is telling us, again giving a very beautiful message, that to believe is to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen. If you believe so, you will come to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen. They are waiting for you, that okay, you will come and I will happen. The miracle will happen in your life, and all our hopes and dreams are within reach. Means whatever you feel, whatever you hope, whatever your dreams are, they are into your reach. It is not very far away. You don't have to climb a mountain, you don't have to cross a sea, or you don't have to fly into sky. You don't have to do all these things. These are your hopes and your dreams are within your reach. If only we believe. If only we believe. If you believe, so you will get. It is well said that if there is a will, there is a way. If there is a will, there is a way. If you are willing to do something, then only you will get some way to get it. So my dear student, the whole poem we have done very nicely. Now what you have to do, you have to write this poem in a very beautiful handwriting. And how B.J. Mobitzer, he has written believe in a very beautiful manner. You have to write in this thing. Then all the question answers. This what should one know and trust every day. The questions are given here. You have to write this question in your notebook and you have to find the answers of it. In the next lecture, we are going to see, we will do all the exercise which is given in the textbook, and we will see the rest of the part. So my dear student, as English is very important language to learn, to understand and to communicate, for that reason whenever you do any kind of reading, just do loud reading, that your voice should be heard by you. When your voice will be heard by you, then only you will be able to learn good and fluent English. So my dear student, now very dangerous situation is going on. The atmosphere is very contagious and pandemic is going on. So that's why if you want to be with your friends and with your loving people, so stay home, stay safe. Thank you.